close to their best.
You know, thinking back, remember on that first down play, Joshua Dobbs took a big hit to the head, and then he throws the ball poorly on the next one. Okay, remember, Tennessee gets stopped. They're all cheering and believing they got all the momentum and everything. And then the hit to the head right on the sideline. And then right after the next play is a pass, and it was a woefully short throw. So I'm going to say, you know, that hit had something to do with it. And look at him on the sideline.
Yeah.
Throwing, trying to maybe shake the cobwebs out a little bit.
Third down 5, 3-point game. Nauta is in tight to the right. He's blocking this time. The pass goes in deep. Tipped away.
Nice defense.
Wow. Rashawn Golden, who was injured a few plays ago, got up, walked off, obviously without assistance.
Yeah, this ball was underthrown as well. Not woefully underthrown, but just enough to allow Golden to get his hand on it. Sticks it up, and actually the ball hits his hand. He doesn't hit the ball hits his hand. But you know what? Golden stuck with the play. It was slightly underthrown, and he made the play. Great stop by the Tennessee defense.
So 4th down 5, Marshall Long is on the punt. Alvin Kamara at the 10. Kamara will let this one bounce, and it goes into the end zone. There is a flag.
Well, I can tell you this, if it's on Georgia, Tennessee will take the ball as a touchback.
You bet.
They're not going to allow him to have another shot at putting it inside the 10.
Illegal formation, kicking team. 5 men in the backfield. The 5-yard penalty will be applied after the touchback. First down.
Coach Jones and the Volunteers trail by 3. Kirby Smart not that happy with his team.
Have to play with urgency. We've got 6:46, but we want at least 2 possessions. We don't want it just to come down to 1 possession. We want to at least have 2 chances to score here. So let's hurry it up right from the start.
Kamara remains the running back. Gets the handoff, goes right, slips the tackle, lets up, and moves all the way out to the 38. We've not seen Jalen Hurd. Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Bird, once again, I never saw Jalen Hurd receive any medical attention, and I got word from the team that it's most likely a coach's decision. He has been positive up on the sidelines after the last interception, was out on the field encouraging his teammates. He's handling it the best way possible and anxious to get back in.
They'll come left this time. After the 13-yard gain, they get a double.
Yeah.
Alvin Kamara now with 10 carries, 56 yards.
So how about the irony of that? Tennessee is going to go with Alvin Kamara, who was originally recruited to Alabama by Kirby Smart. Kirby Smart transfers to Georgia. Alvin Kamara transfers to Tennessee.
Right. Lobs it short, but it's caught by Josh Malone. And that's going to be another first down.
Good pass protection that time. Remember, this is a different defense we've seen this year for Georgia. There's no Jordan Jenkins and Leonard Floyd on the outside of this defense. Good pass protection. And he had plenty of time to survey deep and drop it off.
Gain of 12, first down. This one doesn't work, as Davin Bellamy made the tackle there.
Georgia does a good job of getting their subs in now. A few plays into the series, they've gone 4 plays, and they've got their backup defensive lineman in to rush the passer.
2nd and 8. Dobbs takes off, comes left, inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be third down.
This might have been a read all the way. Lorenzo Carter, number 7, takes a step inside. yards, keeps it.
Tennessee is 8 of 13 on third down conversions in the ball game. They're looking at a fairly large one here. 3rd and 3, trailing by 3, 4:26 to go. High snap. No way! Dominic Sanders.
Inside first though, true freshman. We said the subs are in, and they're fresh. Watch number 5 get penetration inside to make the play. There's the penetration to force it outside and cleaned up. What a great play by a true freshman on the field for Georgia. Great substituting for Georgia.
Trevor Daniel to punt on 4th down. Both teams, all 3 timeouts left. This could be it. Oh my gosh. A catch in the air inside the, well.
Can you put together 2 or 3 first downs? Do you trust a true freshman quarterback to throw the ball down here?
Georgia has not turned it over today. Nothing doing on that play.
I think they're going to have to throw the ball. Maybe that fullback in the flat. Christian Payne sliding out.
Danny O'Brien with that tackle for a loss of 1. There's Jim Chaney. He's been around forever, it seems.
Well, it won't be to Payne.
No, you're right. 2nd down, 11.
Unless they got a really tricky play.
Sonny Michel is back on the field now.
Last time it was Corey Vereen, number 50, knocking down the pass. Let's see the matchups.
Eason from the end zone. Got it. Ball is loose. Touchdown recovered by Corey Vereen. How about that? Rallied down in the line of scrimmage by Nas Jones. Jones was the voice of that defense for Carolina.
So, Jonesy, when you're playing defensive back down here now, you know there's not a lot of room. You prefer to have man coverage because you know you can bring some pressure, and whatever has happened is going to happen quickly. So you remind each other, do not back up. You play your guy straight up right away. Do not back up. Do not let him catch the ball on the goal line and have a touchdown. You be aggressive down here.
Like he was looking for Bobo Wilson. And a winning streak on the line in jeopardy right now. 22 consecutive wins. Longest in the nation. Francois pulling the trigger. Incomplete. Flag. Intended for Tate. Being covered by Renee.
Pass interference. Defense, number 5. Ball be placed at the 2-yard line. 1st down.
Trace Renee, the culprit.
And that ball was thrown so hard and so high, it probably wasn't going to be caught.
I was going to say, is that catchable?
Yeah, but you know what? The way the officials look at catchable, they assume every receiver is Superman. Absolutely. And that if there's any possible way a human can get up and make a catch, it's assumed that will happen.
1st and goal. Speaking of Superman, they got cooked out in the eye. They had a big day already. Couple of touchdowns. Francois tipped and incomplete, trying to find Tate again. That's the 3rd time he's gone to him in the red zone here on this final drive.
Not a lot of room there. A lot of congestion. Ball gets tipped. They're fortunate this did not get picked off. I still say, if you're a Florida State fan, there is time for Cook. There is time to run Dalvin Cook. You've got a timeout you're sitting on. There is time to slip him out of the backfield. There is no reason to give up on Dalvin Cook down here inside the 5-yard line.
See where they line him up. 10 on the play clock, 2.5 seconds to go. Francois in trouble. Oh, he ducks. Touchdown! He gets out of trouble like Houdini.
know, Jonesy, I don't think I saw a signal.
They may be looking at this first.
But there ought to be a signal before they're looking at it.
Needs to be called, right?
There has to be a call on the field before you look at it.
What a move right here. Hey, that was magical.
Rolling on a middle, it's a touchdown. That play is under further review.
Now they rule it as a touchdown on the field. And it looked to me in that replay like he had possession when he broke the plane and then lost the ball. So you're looking for whether he fumbled it before he broke the plane.
Now let's keep a moment now for this extra point.
There's no foul for an illegal blast back. First down.
One more look. This is a tough matchup. I'm going to correct myself. Jim Blazevich is one-on-one with help from Sony Michel. That's a brutal matchup for the tight end to take Derek Barnett. And Michel tries to help, but he can't. That's a very tough assignment for your tight end to hold off that guy.
4-point lead. A 36-yard Carter return. Snap a little low, pressure coming. Eason pulls up. He's hit as he lets it go.
Well played.
Let's go back to
Mother.
in the studio.
All right, thank you very much, Jonesy. We got some craziness here in the Tennessee-Georgia game as Jacob Eason goes back and Bulldogs up by 3, and then Derek Barnett sacks him, and Corey Vereen recovers it. The Bulls have come back to being down 17 and now lead by 4 with 2.5 to go. Mark, back to you.
Okay, and then 23 seconds to go. That missed extra point by the Tar Heels a few minutes ago. Really costly right now. Remember against Ole Miss, Prince Law led his team back from down 22. They've had a 21.
She's getting so bad. She just shit. Okay. I didn't go in the rumble wall. Put in the rumble wall, my God.
Missed opportunities.
While they had plenty of chances, how about this fourth down play?
Awful. Never have to girl.
3 points instead.
Or after pregnant. With that, bitch.
They kept points off the board. How about the drop pass for the touchdown?
No, I think that is.
And then the missed safety wasn't a safety. And then last but not least, the missed PAT, which opened the door for Florida State to go ahead. I guess we got that blocked PAT.
Wally Ame. First and 10. 23 seconds to go. Two timeouts. They're only missing 3 route. And open in the middle of the field. Field goal gets them in the win. They got to get into range.
Tired of being bothered with that. That's disgusting.
Tyler has a long this year, 49 yards.
Because everyone does that.
23-yard game. This is downfield. Slits are open, and he couldn't dive and catch it.
She's not cute. When you walk in, she's not smell how it smells like a baby.
2 timeouts, and they need to get to the 35. This would have put them in. They've got 2 timeouts. You can work the middle. They got time for a couple of plays. But they need to use the middle of the field.
They're going to get down to about, as you said, the 35-yard line to get into Nick Weiler's field goal.
17 yards.
Final timeout, Florida State. This will be a 30-second time.